Mishimoto is a brand pretty much anyone looking to add some sort of performance parts to their car has heard of. Compared to their competition though, such as HKS and Greddy, Mishimoto is an extremely young company since it was founded in 2005, but quickly they made a name for themselves. Is it all good though? I know the answer to that, but stick around and you'll find out in this episode of the good, bad, and ugly of Mishimoto. We always like to start with the good here, so that's just what we're gonna do. Mishimoto does have a lot of good qualities to it, but my favorite to mention is the lifetime warranty that Mishimoto offers on all of their products. They do boast about this, and I think that's kind of a big deal. Whenever a manufacturer puts a warranty like this on their products, it means that they truly believe in their quality and that they plan on sticking around to be there to support that warranty. It's one thing to say that you have a lifetime warranty though, and a whole nother thing to actually back it up and follow through with it. So, I went to the streets and asked some people who actually own Mishimoto parts if they ever had to use the warranty and how it went for them. So how did it go for you?
Pretty good.
Everyone I talked to said that Mishimoto honored the warranty and got them what they needed pretty quickly. No hiccups and no issues, so Mishimoto really talks the talk and walks the walk here. I think a lot of this could be the fact that this company, just like us here at Fitment Industries, was founded by enthusiasts for enthusiasts like you, and that's another good thing about Mishimoto. You can tell from the products they offer and the price point they are at, combined with the lifetime warranty, that these guys really care about the people who are buying the products and the vehicles the parts are going on. The folks at Mishimoto are one of us, and that's very good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
The next good thing I want to point out from Mishimoto is the vast array of products that they carry. The most popular items are going to be cooling system components, especially radiators. That's by far and away the most popular thing I've seen you guys buy from Mishimoto is the radiators, but they make a lot of other stuff. Colin tossed a screenshot from the website here that they have showing everything from water pumps, hose couplers, exhaust, spacers, and the previous mentioned cooling system components, which includes oil coolers as well, which is another popular thing that they sell. Mishimoto also makes these products for a huge variety of cars, which is another good thing. Many times an aftermarket parts company will focus on a set range of vehicles, but Mishimoto just goes ham and makes pretty much everything for anything, and it's good to see. Also, it's helped them get their name out there faster since they support a ton of different vehicles in the scene. I mentioned the price point before that Mishimoto has, and I'd say this is definitely a good thing as well. It's not just cheap products they have, but they are priced competitively for the quality that they offer. Mishimoto also differs between their normal aftermarket offerings and what they call race products, which those are above and beyond the performance of the normie stuff that you'll see. You can grab a Mishimoto product for a good price instead of that super unknown eBay, who knows where it is made and doesn't have any sort of warranty with it. You can get a Mishimoto for a price competitive to that, or maybe a little bit above it. But like I said, you get the better quality and warranty with it. All right, I'm a marketing guy, so I gotta recognize some good marketing when it happens. Mishimoto has done a great job recognizing their brand and working with professional athletes and influencers alike. Their branding has also been very consistent, which has created staying power with the brand. Even though they've only been around since 2005, they've really made a name for themselves. They have never tried to be something that they are not, which is also huge. I'm also an enthusiast, and I also need to recognize a brand that truly supports modified car culture. Mishimoto clearly cares about enthusiasts, like I mentioned before, which is a hugely good thing because they are in the same damn scene we are in and care about what we are putting on our cars. Can it all be good though? Well, not everything is good, but it's going to be a pretty short, bad, and ugly section here for Mishimoto. I'll just call that out as a disclaimer, and that's okay. I like talking about good companies. I mentioned before that I spent some time talking with Mishimoto owners, so I had to ask them if they thought any ill will towards Mishimoto. I also did some forum digging, which is always scary because it just gets weird there. People are so mean on forums, but I came out with some information. Mishimoto had some Fitment issues that have been well documented. About 3 to 5 years ago is when it was especially kind of a thing. I saw a lot of forum posts with people having to tweak parts slightly or modify the install procedure. It looks like this has been cleared up across the board for the most part, but I do need to bring this up since anyone searching for Mishimoto will likely see this when it comes to quality. The folks that I talked to said that they haven't had any issues with new Mishimoto parts fitting the last couple of years, which is good to hear. How about parts quality? You know, Fitment's one thing, quality is another thing. Well, out of the gate, Mishimoto didn't exactly have the best reputation for their parts fitting well or retaining fluid. That is kind of what they're meant for. Like if you buy a radiator, you want to keep your coolant in there. Well, it wasn't always doing it. That lifetime warranty was often used upon install of the parts according to forum posts. Luckily, things have turned around from what I can see online, and also talking to those Mishimoto owners have said things are good. They haven't had any radiators just leak once they installed it. Maybe a good way to sum up these issues I mentioned is that Mishimoto used to have some quality control issues along with fitment issues, which gave them a bit of a bad reputation out of the gate because they were competing with some really established brands. The low price and product availability kept Mishimoto in the game though, and they saw it through to where they are now, which is an improved product catalog with better quality to match. Are they perfect? No, but nobody is perfect. Luckily, there is that lifetime warranty to help get you back on track if something does go wrong. All right, I don't know if this next piece really necessarily belongs in the bad section, but I'm gonna put it in here anyways. I mentioned that Mishimoto makes replacement OEM parts with some upgrades to them. What Mishimoto does not do is make some super crazy alternate solution which solves some insane problem or makes a platform way better than it previously was and start pioneering that from Mishimoto. I'm not convinced this is a bad thing, since it probably helps keep costs down to the consumer, but the lack of R&D and crazy innovation means that sort of brain power going with that doesn't trickle down to their other products. I'll leave you with an example. In the HKS episode, I talked about how they made a whole motor for Formula One and didn't make it to Formula One, but a lot of the issues they ran into when they're developing that motor actually came into solving problems they had with other products and trickled down the streets and the track for us to buy those parts. Okay, now to the ugly section. Honestly, I don't have much here or really anything. If Mishimoto wasn't able to fix their quality issues, I'd definitely be bringing it up, but from people I've talked to and seen online, this isn't a rampant issue I want to make a huge deal out of. So the ugly section's pretty much empty except for me. I'm in here because I'm pretty ugly. Okay, so where are we at with Mishimoto? Overall, I'd say this is a solid brand if you're looking to either replace some worn OEM components or do some upgrades for a little bit more spirited driving. There's a huge product catalog to choose from, and the lifetime warranty is honestly pretty darn sweet. I spent time talking to folks who had Mishimoto parts, and some of them did use the lifetime warranty offered by Mishimoto. They all said that they would buy those parts again, which says something about the brand. What do you think though? If you have an opinion on Mishimoto, drop a comment down below and tell me what you are thinking, and if it belongs in the good, bad, or ugly section, because I want to hear from you guys. And I appreciate you guys watching. I'm Sam. Peace.